Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. Breaking silence. Omar Bogle's powerful message on football's fight against racism. Almost a year to the day that Omar Bogle was subjected to a vile, racist gesture during a League Two fixture against Gillingham, the striker still can't fully comprehend it. You obviously hear about racist incidents or remarks, but when you see something like that in real time, it's crazy, Bogle tells Mirror Football. You think to yourself, has that really just happened? I'm probably a bit desensitized, to be honest. I've pushed it to the back of my mind instead of dealing with it. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Bogle, 31, had just scored a penalty for Newport County when a fan in the home end made a monkey gesture directly in front of him and his teammates. An act so brazen that it didn't instantly register with Bogle. It was only after speaking with referee Tom Reeves at the time that Bogle, now on the books at Crewe Alexandra, truly began to comprehend what had happened. The incident triggered memories of when Bogle was racially abused while playing in non-league for Solihull Moors. Then just 19, Bogle was targeted in a match against Gainsborough Trinity, but stayed silent. The stigma of racism, coupled with potential repercussions on his career were he to speak out, were the main factors behind Bogle's silence. When I look back 10 years ago, when I experienced that, I didn't feel like I had anyone to talk to. Back then, the conversations around racism weren't as prevalent as they are now. There's a lot of things I've kept to myself throughout my career. I was apprehensive at the time about the effects it could have on my career. What kind of impression is it going to give managers or other players? Things like that. I realize now there's more to life than football. I'm more than just football. The perpetrator on the day in question at Gillingham was Ben Birchall, a 28-year-old man with learning difficulties. He did not receive a football banning order, but was given 40 hours of community service after pleading guilty to racially abusing Bogle. While Bogle agrees there has been progress in the fight against racism, his experience last year emphasizes there is further work to be done. The need for stronger deterrence is paramount, Bogle adds, after expressing his disappointment over the actions taken following last year's incident, though he is unsure over the prospect of clubs being targeted as well as individuals. I play for Crewe now, and knowing what this club is about, I'd hate for the club to get punished for one idiot. There has to be bigger punishments though. You can see there's more conversations and more awareness, but that guy didn't even get a lifetime ban from football. He's still free to go to games. To me, that's ridiculous. People have had bigger punishments for less. If you want to keep racism out of football, then surely you don't want people like that in stadiums or around other people's kids. Bogle is lending his voice to the EFL's Together Against Racism campaign in a bid to drive more positive change in the game. The campaign, which runs simultaneously with ones from both the FA and the Premier League throughout October, is aimed at amplifying the impact that people can make by standing up and speaking out against racism, be that managers, players, or fans watching at home or in the stands. The campaign is great because it raises more awareness. If people don't feel confident enough to confront people, then report it using the official channels. That makes a difference. I feel like my voice will hopefully give more people confidence to speak about their experiences. You can speak to people without any repercussions or judgment. The mere fact that we're sitting here now having this conversation is a positive change. Social media has played a big part. It's good and bad. It gives some clowns more of a platform to be stupid, but at the same time, it also gives the opportunity for it to be highlighted more. That situation at Gillingham could have happened 10 years ago, and no one probably would have known about it. You've got some clowns that are just sitting behind a computer or their phone that just want to cause a stir. I'm like, why not take that power away from them? Don't even respond to it, because that's what they want. Bogle's voice, and that of others who are able to speak out, hopefully means that nobody will be forced to suffer in silence like he did previously, even if he feels the chances of eradicating the issue outright are non-existent. He answers honestly when he's asked to explain the consequences that people's actions have behind closed doors, the damage that lingers long after any one individual act. You don't actually notice the effect racism has on you consciously, Bogle says. You almost don't want to be yourself at times. You try and bend to try and do what's right. Unless you're me or you look like me, you won't understand that. I'm at a place now where I'm comfortable being me. Any form of discrimination is always going to be there. I don't think you can fully get rid of it. You can't eradicate racism itself, but you can do more to keep it out of the game with punishments. That's where things have got to change now. I don't want campaigns to be a gimmick where it just looks like we're doing something, you know what I mean? If that's the case, I'll be honest, just leave it alone. There's no point half-arsing things. If we're going to do it, we have to do it properly. If you like the video, don't forget to like, comment, and share.